I'm Brian Hall. That's Adam Fox. And there's nostalgia like our nostalgia.
What up, bitches?
Adam, did you watch TV in the 90s? Late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, at random people's houses who had satellite.
Right. Well,
or cable.
Do you remember all the weird ass shit that used to be on TV back then?
Vaguely, but I don't think I had much of an appreciation for it like you do.
Not so much the shows, like those don't stand the test of time, but there's a lot of other shit that does stand the test of time.
Don't you really want to know?
Okay, I was wondering who the father of my baby was.
All right, let's take a look. The Miss Cleo DNA test. We're slowly searching for the father of your baby.
Fodder.
Oh,
Cannon fodder.
It's the one that's very unpleasant, okay?
Okay.
And he's also the one that had another girlfriend while he was sleeping with you.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's him. That's the daddy.
That's so easy to do. Oh my god. Like if they're calling about a fucking DNA test, of course it's going to be you're a slut, probably banging somebody else who's banging somebody else.
This is a natural extension to Maury Povich.
A natural extension?
Into the Maury Povich world where it's just like, you are the father.
Yeah.
Except he's actually got DNA and instead she's just like, well, you turn over
well,
the
I
death
assume
card,
it's
man.
the one who's been cheating on you, yeah.
He's like, did you
Don't
fucking
you know?
ugly man? Yeah, he's the ugly one. He's the unpleasant one.
Did you fucking ugly man, or cute man, or a rich man? Ugly man. Yeah, it's the ugly man.
It's the ugly one.
Yeah. Sorry for your luck, bitch. Boom, clot, ragamuffin.
But this shit was on constantly, like every other fucking commercial during the day. Like the hours of after school when I would get home from like fucking 3 to like 5. It was, and I assumed that it's what was on like during the day that like stay-at-home moms were watching and shit. So like in between like the soap operas, they would see this shit. They're like, huh. I wonder who I'm going to get to bang next week. So they're calling up and like, so does the doctor really have the hot stuff for me, or did he just squeeze my boob to see if there was a tumor in it? Well, let me see, man.
Let me see, man.
Turn it over. No, it's not that doctor.
No, he was straight up molesting you, yeah.
It's your podiatrist. Your podiatrist has the hots for you.
Get a colonoscopy. What?
The podiatrist.
Stick a toe in your butt, yeah.
Oh, you didn't know they weren't supposed to do that? Yeah, well, the Joker card here says that
the joke's on you, yeah. Pull the Joker card.
You go into a German.
What? Yeah. Of course. Like,
You just
straight into German.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Could you
Get the
imagine?
Wiener Schnitzel, yeah. Like a coconut curry.
Could you imagine? Like, this shit went on for years. Could you imagine how successful it would have been if it had been like a fat German dude?
Yeah.
They call up.
Well, Helen, yeah.
Let me tell you. Yeah.
Let me tell you, girl.
You remember when you ate all the chocolate?
Yeah.
That was the evening.
Like Augustus Gloop.
That's what made you fat, not because you're pregnant, yeah.
Yeah, it's because of all the chocolate you've been snorting, isn't it, you whore?
Instead of Miss Cleo. Just... And she's not
Or
even...
if it was a fat German guy named Miss Cleo. While dressed all Jamaican.
He's got like the dreadlocks, but he's got a Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
And every so often he just like screams, kill all the Jews.
Kill all the Jews. Let me just tell you, yeah.
Oh, Heil. Heil, Larry. Yeah, what would you like to know?
Heil, Larry. Yeah. Oh, Heil. How are you today?
Oh, you want to know who's going to get to the promotion? It's the Jewish guy in the next cubicle.
I've got some great literature for you. It's called Mein Kampf.
Yeah, let me just get your address and I'll send you a letter. Yeah, you can read up on it. You don't need to know about the car.
I don't even know how I got into the whole German accent thing.
You totally slipped into the
Yeah.
fucking hard German accent. You went from
Is that like a Freudian slip?
you went from Miss Cleo to Nazi in like about 4 words. Just like 4 words. Like you started out
After
fine.
Boomba Clot Ragamuffin, it just goes straight
Yeah, it
to
was
Germany.
like Boomba Clot Ragamuffin. It was like, yeah, let me call you. And then you're like, what does I call you?
Oh yeah, das Boot.
The thing is, this bitch wasn't even fucking Jamaican. She was just from Florida.
Really?
Yeah. When she died, she was doing commercials for a used car lot down
Oh, she's
there.
dead now?
She's dead now.
Oh,
Go ahead and make the joke.
I don't really have one. What's the joke?
Did she see it coming?
Oh, no, that's too easy.
She would have if she called Hans.
Hans Gruber. Wait, is that an actual
Oh,
Nazi?
hell, Cleo.
Was that an actual Nazi? Hans Gruber?
No, Hans Gruber.
The
You
fucking
really
Die
got a
Hard.
boner for Die Hard tonight, man.
The funny thing is, I didn't really even like that movie all that much. I mean, it was good, but it was just kind of like,
Yeah. Well,
I was seeing who would continue on with it.
I give up on it already. So yeah, Miss Cleo, you would call and she would give you free psychic readings, and then they did like a Janet Jackson like commercial for like California Psychic Networks.
Okay, you're gonna have to really explain this one to me. A Janet Jackson commercial for a California psychic.
Janet Jackson, I'm pretty sure it was Janet Jackson, was a spokesperson for.
Are you sure it wasn't Latoya?
I'm pretty sure it was not.
Does it sound like something more like?
It definitely sounds
Latoya's?
more like Latoya.
Yeah.
California Psychic Networks. Jackson. Come on. I know damn well it was one of the Jacksons.
Whoa.
She was a shill. Yeah, celebrity psychic reading. Janet Jackson, marriage, and Chris. Maybe not. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I could have swore that she did it though. But anyway, there was another psychic network, like the California Psychic Networks. It didn't have the fancy fucking accent or the Miss Cleo DNA test.
What was the little guy who did all the disproving of all that shit?
James Randi.
James Randi. Yeah, that little fucking weirdo. Holy shit. I remember you told me to watch that documentary and it was so strange, man. The guy was fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's cool as shit though.
He's cool as shit, but he's so weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think he even touched these because he
with
knew
his
that
little
it was
fucking
only
Latin gay lover.
Yeah, his little
It was so like,
he's like
bizarre.
He's 1,100 years old and he's like dating like a little 20-year-old fuckboy.
Hear this.
And he's got the craziest nose hairs that just like they just become a mustache.
Like, I'm having trouble remembering, but he walked around like he was the one who dressed like an aristocratic Robin Hood.
James
basically.
Randi?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Didn't he always like wear the hats with the feathers, like Robin Hood style?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
I just always thought, like, I remember watching the fucking DVD, or not the DVD, but the documentary. Thank you. Yeah, and I just kept thinking, I was like, this guy's like a fucking hoity-toity fucking Robin Hood wannabe.
Yeah, maybe he did. I think you just put the hat on him. You're just like, oh, he's like Robin Hood. And now
Yeah,
you're
right.
remembering
The one
him.
time that he ever wore the hat, and I was like, ah, fucking.
He didn't even wear the hat. He was just
Robin
wearing
Hood.
like a baseball cap, and he found a turkey feather. And
Yeah,
he's
he
like,
just put it
oh,
in
look at that shit. Just threw that. And now you've eternally linked him with these hats.
That's probably true. That is some sort of weird link that my mind would make.
So here's another one.
Okay, what do you got?
Hey, what you kids do to me?
I'd like to make a collect call.
Hey, lady, use your hand. Dial 1-800-COLLECT.
Aren't all
Make them pay
collections the
for it.
same?
That's just jibber jabber. 1-800-COLLECT saves at least $1 or $2.
Pay the food. We don't use 100 collect.
Oh,
Me
wow.
too.
Cultural
That's so
appropriation.
easy.
Don't even think about it. Use your head. Dial 1-800-COLLECT.
Do you remember those?
I remember 1-800-COLLECT. I think I got a
Do you
call
remember
from
all
my
the
dad
commercials,
through a collect
though?
call. Huh?
Do you remember all the commercials?
Not
They
really.
had like Damon Waynes, George Carlin, fucking David Spade.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
Mr.
remember that at
T,
all.
Phil Hartman. Fucking
Phil Hartman rip.
Yeah, there were tons of them all the time.
No.
To the point, and they fucking promoted the shit out of it to the point to where, like, when I'm like fucking, young as shit, I was like, I think I want to go make a collect call.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see what this is all about. I mean, I'd already
For a
like,
local call, like, hey,
I'll tell you,
Bryan.
what really pissed me off is these would come on all the time. The Miss Cleo would come on all the time, and then like really late at night, you would get all the like the sex lines, where they would
Oh,
where
yeah.
it was like, call us now.
Yeah, call us. Yeah.
And then, you want to call because you're a horny young fucking lad.
Yeah.
I didn't have a fucking touch tone phone until I was like fucking 18, 19. My grandparents just had that
Always
fucking
had the rotary.
And you can't call any of these things unless you had that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was never able to fucking call any of the 900 numbers late at night. So I was just left to my imagination.
I think I called one time, but then they asked for a credit card, and I was like, fuck.
Miss Cleo answer.
Yeah. Oh, you're going for the free stuff. Yeah, okay.
That's
God
Hans.
damn it, I went to fucking German again.
We see what you're
I'm really going to work on my Jamaican German accent.
This is Hans. You want to stick it in me?
This is Bruno.
Bring your bratwurst to my sauerkraut. Yeah. What are you wearing, little man?
What are you waiting for? Come on, little man. Yeah.
But it was all... like, this was the days before the fucking internet really caught on. So, like, the phone was like 90% of the fucking ads that you would see is like, call this number. Like, even the fucking infomercials. Now it's all like, go to www, but back then it was call now. Call now. And so the 1-800-COLLECT, all this shit.
Like, I remember some of those, but I don't remember like Damon Waynes being in it, or
he did the Major Pain thing.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking way. Holy shit.
About face. That's our excuse for a finger just dial 0 to call collect. Did your mind go in? Well, boy. Why didn't you use 1-800-COLLECT?
It's just a quick call.
It doesn't matter, Dally. 1-800-COLLECT still cheaper by $1 or $2. You understand, girly man?
Yeah.
Good. Now start saving and dial 1-800-COLLECT.
I remember that song, that jingle at the end.
Yeah, that's fucking...
I forgot about the whole Major Pain thing.
That's when his career went to shit.
I know.
Pretty much. He was in one of the best Bruce Willis movies ever fucking made.
Oh, yeah.
Last Boy Scout.
Last Boy Scout, yep.
And it fucking... And then it infuriated me that, like, the next shit he was in was, like, Major Pain and shit.
Oh, I love Major Pain.
Do you really?
I did. I did.
Yeah, I would say give it a rewatch.
Well,
basically, that commercial that we just watched.
That's not
Major Pain.
exactly like a movie that I expected to hold up over time. I mean, there's only so many like turd jokes you can really laugh at this stage in my life. But
Pauly Shore holds up.
Pauly Shore is. Yeah, I mean, he probably really doesn't hold up all that much.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't think so. At least I know who it is, Cody.
But the Last Boy Scout fucking holds up strong, man. That opening scene where they're running down the football field and dude just pulls out a gun and just starts fucking shooting people.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
What the fuck is this?
He was in that movie with Adam Sandler, which was really good too.
Bulletproof.
Yeah, that was a good fucking movie.
He did good shit, but then like
he just stopped.
He just quit. I guess I don't know what the fuck happened.
Is he even alive anymore?
Yeah, he's still alive. It's just the other Wayans have taken over for
That's
him.
what I'm saying. Like, did they just like absorb him, much like
like the Highlander thing?
Yeah, the quickening.
There can be only one.
There can be only one.
Like all of the Wayans have X amount of talent, and you need X amount of talent in order to succeed. So they just absorb one another.
I wonder who the next Wayans is going to be.
Well, who was the one? Shawn Wayans was the last one, right? He did that fucking the White Girls thing.
Oh, Sean and
Marlon,
yeah. I think that's right.
I don't know how fucking many of them are there. They're like the Jackson 12.
Well,
or
it
something.
started out with what, Keenan Ivory.
Yeah, he was like Papa Wayans. Basically.
Yeah, he's like the older brother of
shit,
Papa Wayans. Yeah, he was
Living
like
Color was the shit, dude.
It was the shit. Yeah, Handyman. Oh fuck that fucking! I don't even know how. There's no way it could get away with the shit that they were pulling today.
No, fuck
like,
no.
Not a chance.
My favorite shit was always the parody songs.
I don't know.
They would do like the one was what was it?
Very limited
memory
knowledge.
of it.
Yeah, memory of it. Yeah,
it was good, man.
I want to watch it. Like it came back on TV for a while, and I DVR'd it, but then I don't know. I had stuff to do. Just never watched it again.
Just gave up and ran.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna watch this. No, I'm not. I never did. Oh, I think one of my roommates started watching it, and then I just like, I don't know. He wasn't very funny, and I just didn't want to hang around him, so I didn't.
That's fascinating.
I kind of do that.
Right. this was another one that didn't have as much fucking leg in it.
Where do we even start?
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, last one. Did you ever see this shit?
Pouring a beer, bro.
It's back. It's more frightening than before. Stephen King's epic A Stand, for the first time, complete and uncut. Experience the terror of 350 pages you weren't allowed to see before. This beautiful $24.95 hardcover is yours for just $7.95 when you enter the chilling world of a Stephen King library. Imagine an exclusive collection of horror, Pet Sematary, The Shining, Christine, the chart toppers, the books that became blockbuster movies.
Christine was the car.
That
the killer
is
car.
Not what I thought it was going to be, like, at all.
Yeah, it was a killer car. But they did an entire book club that was nothing but Stephen King books. You would call and sign up and give them a credit card number, and then every month they would charge you $20, and they would mail you a Stephen King book.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
And they advertised that shit on fucking television all the fucking time.
I never saw one of those.
Yeah.
I guess this was like before I got Prime Star. Creep Show.
Creep Show.
That shit was amazing.
Where's my cake?
Where's my cake? Where's my cake? Dude.
That was the first time that I ever saw Stephen King and realized how goddamn creepy he looked.
When he was the Moss Man?
Yeah, well, just before he was even the Moss Man. Like, he's just wearing, like, the overalls and shit, and he looks like he's, like, an uncle that's gonna rape you.
Yeah, oh my god, he really
like,
was.
I wonder what that shit is.
What was your favorite one, though?
Which one? The Creep Show?
Of the Creep Shows. Like, not one or two, but, like, which,
I liked The Raft on the second one.
I liked The Raft, too. That was probably my favorite one. Because I just thought it was, like, I don't know, I just love how everybody ended up getting killed. Mm-hmm. They were all, like, kind of shitty people.
The second one had some good shit in it, man. The fucking Indian that followed the dude home and shit.
Yeah, that one was awesome.
And then what was the
Where's My Cake one was really good, too, though.
That was the first one.
Because it was, like, legitimately, like, pretty fucking terrifying when I was a kid. Not now. So I'm an adult.
I'm a man. I'm a real man now.
God, what else was there? There was the one where
there was the one where
the
Ted
roaches.
The Ted Danson thing where like
and Sean Connery, right?
No, it was Leslie Nielsen.
It was Leslie Nielsen, not Sean
And he
Connery.
like buries them up to their neck on like puts a TV in front of them so they can watch each other drown and shit.
And then they
the
come
thing
back
was,
as
like,
the
endings were really, like, cheesy, and it's just like, man.
Yeah, but they were pretty awesome, though.
The Roach one was really good, too, when they all come out.
Like, I just remember the roaches. I don't remember what happened exactly.
It was a dude who was afraid of, like, germs, so he lived in, like, a sequestered fucking penthouse and wouldn't let anyone in or out. And just for some reason, like, fucking bugs fucking invade and kill him.
Really? I thought that took place in the school or the building. Which one was that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He was like a janitor or something.
I don't remember that.
And oh wait, maybe I thought that was the one that had roaches. Maybe not. Could be wrong. Or like a wolf or like a werewolf thing.
Someone told you over the crate. That's the school. The crate where they find
some sort of monster.
They've got like a box, and he gets it out to kill his like nagging ass wife because it's Adrienne Barbeau, I think, and she's always like being a bitch to him, so he feeds her to the fucking animal in the crate.
Yeah, that sounds right. I have not seen that in so long. Gotta rewatch it.
It's freaking worth. It's worth watching. They both.
It's worth it.
It's worth watching.
Worth.
So is the second one. The fucking.
Did you watch Ghoulies? Or the Willies, I mean?
No, what was the Willies?
The Willies had you remember Salute Your Shorts?
Nope.
On Nickelodeon?
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Well, the Willies was basically like the same thing as Creep Show. It was like these kids who were camping out in their backyard, and then they just start telling like these ghost stories and stuff that actually happened.
Right.
And yeah, it was just a collection of like little horror stories, just like Creep Show was.
Right.
But, I mean, it was so good though. It had like this one guy who this like fat kid, and he was off of Salute Your Shorts, and he was like kept fucking with this like farmer guy, like fucking with his crops and just being a dick to him, and the farmer guy like kind of tricked him, and he was just like, you know what, let's just be friends or whatever, and
Let's just be friends. Were they trying to fuck each other?
No, not like just be friends like that. But like
the farmer got tricked him, fucked him, and it was like, no, let's just be friends. He's like, I thought I was going to be your girlfriend.
Fucking squealing pig.
So that's what you meant when you said Willie.
Yeah, right. Where was I? Shit. Now I lost my train of thought. Thank you for that. Anyway, he like gives him some sort of like mysterious fertilizer, and then. Am I remembering this right? God.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man.
I don't want to be wrong because it.
I'm Googling it now.
Yeah, the Willies.
The Willies, the film. Bad Apples, Flyboy, and Camping Out.
Go to Flyboy.
Flyboy. A reclusive, mischievous kid who plays pranks on others.
Yeah.
He becomes fascinated with a secret manure created by Farmer Spivey. He steals the manure from the old man. Then he gets kicked out for feeding a girl flies. Stops by the farm. The old man offers him new manure.
Yeah.
Gordy goes home and tells his mother.
Gordy.
She threw away all of his flies. He places them in a jar of shit, which causes them to grow to an immense size overnight. Then the flies attack him.
Yeah, they like eat off his hands or whatever, and then he has hooks for hands at the end.
Gordy awakes the next day with prosthetic replacements.
Yeah, it was like so good, man. What was Bad Apples?
Fucking some kids that were bullies in school. That turns out that the teacher was a monster. And the monster's killing bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember this. I'll have to fucking look it up and find it. It's got Sean Astin in it. Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah. I forgot that Sean Astin was in it. I think he was one of the ones that was telling like the stories.
Yeah, that's what it said. He's one of the ones telling the stories and shit.
Yeah, and then like at the end, like one of them turns out to be like a monster and like kills him.
Yeah, it said it was like the teacher, the one from Bad Apples. He shows up and kills the other kids for making fun of Sean Astin.
Oh, yeah.
There were a lot of those fucking anthology style movies, man. They used to be awesome.
Is that what they're called?
Anthologies, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the original one was the Tales of Terror that had the little voodoo doll.
The Tales of Terror. I don't remember this.
It was old. It's from the 70s.
Oh yeah, no.
And one of them was like a little. Okay, do you remember fucking Tales from the Hood?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It was basically they redid that, and they redid the fucking Tales of Terror. Because remember at the end of Tales from the Hood, one of the stories is like a doll comes to life. It's like a black doll, and it comes to life and kills the white racist dude, the Klan leader or whatever.
It's been so long.
You
since
do not remember Tales
No,
from the
I
Hood.
remember seeing it, but I don't remember it all that well at all. Like I think I saw it like maybe once or twice.
Right.
But I remember watching it because they're like a bunch of thugs that walk into like the house, right?
They go into like it's a mortuary. And
Yeah.
They find like the old black dude there, and at the end you find a spoiler that he's Satan, and they're
Yeah.
really in hell.
Oh,
and he's
shit.
like,
Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he tells them like 3 stories, and they're like, "No, dog, fuck you, that ain't scary,
Yeah,
bitch." And
I
he's like,
remember
"Well,
this
I'll show
shit.
you, bitch." And it turns out he's Satan.
Wait, who was the black guy? Was it? I don't know.
Clarence Williams III, maybe.
Oh shit! We were supposed to talk about Candyman.
Candyman?
Yeah, you remember Candyman?
I do remember Candyman.
Candyman.
So we're just gonna stop this one and do
No. Sorry, it just popped in my head whenever we were talking about black people.
Tony Todd, man.
Is that his name? Tony
Yeah.
Todd?
Candyman is one of the only
Anthony
horror
Falcone
movies.
on Swing Shift.
That new guy? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll have to cut that shit out.
Yep.
Yeah, he's apparently buddies with your lady, or your ex-lady.
Which one?
Erin.
Oh.
She's like asking people if they'll pick up his shift and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, have fun with that.
Yeah, more fucking power to you. But Candyman was one of the only movies that actually fucking legitimately scared me when I was a kid. And I don't know why, because I mean I watched scarier movies than that, but for some reason, maybe it was the night that I watched it, everybody else in the house was asleep or something, but that movie fucking scared the shit out of me.
Shit. Fuck, I don't remember it all that well.
You want to talk about these movies, but you don't remember them.
No, I'm trying to remember like how he was killed. Like that's what's killing me.
He was a black dude that was fucking a white chick, so they like they
that's
tied him
right.
up and they like killed him with bees and all this other
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, they put honey on him.
Yeah, and then let the bees fucking
they like
sting
tied him
to
up to a
death and
tree
shit.
or whatever. Yeah, okay, I remember that.
That's why he would like open up his fucking jacket and the bees
would
come
fly
flying
out.
and
Yeah.
shit, I think it was more just because like the Candyman thing, like she like looks in the mirror and it's just like Candyman, 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 and then he like fucking shows up right behind her. I don't remember. I just remember that movie fucking scared the shit.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking creepy.
And it was weird because like the only movie that I wasn't allowed to watch for some reason, like my stepmom she didn't give a shit about anything else, but she put this weird restriction on Hellraiser.
Really?
And when I was finally able to watch
Because of the
Hellraiser,
name?
I guess
Probably.
no, she was like, no, it's too intense. There's no way that you guys. That's just too much for you guys. And when we finally were allowed to watch it, like a week later, she changed her mind or whatever. But like
stuck
it
by
was
our guns on that one.
but it was just like, this is nothing. Like all this other shit that you've let us watch, like Candyman and fucking what else, like Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead and shit. And this is the one
you're drawing the line.
This is where you're gonna plant your fucking flag and be like, no, I'm a fucking responsible mother. You're not watching fucking
like
Hellraiser.
it really was kind of like a disappointment. The first one, anyway. Like, I mean, it
The
wasn't like a
second one
disappointment.
I like the second one better.
The second one was good.
I really like the second one better.
I mean, they really got into the whole like what are they called?
Cenobites.
Cenobites. Yeah, that's right.
That fucking doctor. Well, the part where like they've got the crazy dude and they like lay him down on the bed and like he sees maggots crawling all over himself and give him the razor and he just cuts himself to fucking death.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm just like, that could be John Travolta in our movie. You just like bring him there and give him the knife.
Fucking John Travolta, dude. I'm telling you that thing that whole little,
It's got legs.
It's got legs.
That's a callback. This is the last episode.
Fucking legs.